teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on second inches.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. To throw, it's Lopez. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's a Russell. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down here for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Catch made on the out route. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Lopez. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Fighting him off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the right side. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set, second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Lopez. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looks right for a quick completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll run it with a draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Lopez. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Ball handed off. We seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Lopez. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And the defense rolls the dice here and went with the blitz. Bad timing. The screen gouges them for a big gain.
And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Down the middle, it's Karapates. They can't stop him. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. He keeps it on the design run. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. There's the handoff. He finds some space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Yeah, he said, here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. They'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Design quarterback run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Lopez. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Gun now on 3rd down.
The pocket breaking down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Powering through a tackle, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Bruce, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Lopez. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 and would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Gonna run it. It's Amatova. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Russell. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position. And now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick 6, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. It's a draw. Breaks free. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 16 off that miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. The receiver makes the catch. He's in there. The 2-point conversion makes this a 1-score game. They lead just 8.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB keeper all the way. Now here he goes. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Breaks into open space. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Only cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Bates. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Bama. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
An extra point makes the lead 15 in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Hands off to the left. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
No surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 30.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Lopez. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Delayed handoff. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Chris, how about the offensive?
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Pass clock.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that first down.
Back to pass. It's Lopez. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
They need a touchdown here, down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking for 6. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.